Veronica here, and I am here with another episode of Draw Along. And today we are going to draw a little cat, and everyone loves cats. So let's get started. Let's get started with this cute little cat. So I am going to get a fresh layer. I have my brown colored pencil, and we are going to start here with an oval shape. This oval is going to be the head. And it doesn't have to be perfect right now, just a little space holder for the head. Then we're going to come off of there with a straight line and then a curve down to meet the head. And then again, straight line and then a curve down to meet the head. That's going to be the ears. And I just want to put a little inside in there, just so I know where it's going to be. That'll be pink later. All right, and then here in the middle of the head, we're going to draw a circle. And then another circle. Those are the eyes. Then if we want to make this cat look super cute, and so we're going to make him have like baby doll eyes. So inside his eyes, we're going to put a little rectangle and a little circle. Those will be white. Okay. Now we're going to draw the tiniest little triangle nose, and then off the nose, straight line down and a curve up, and then straight line down and a curve up. And that's going to be his mouth. Then down here, just under his head, we're going to draw another oval, just like that. Okay, that's going to be his chest. And then off of his chest on this side, we're going to draw another oval and a circle. And then on this side, we're going to draw another oval and a circle, and that will be his front legs and paws. Then off right here below his head, we are going to draw a bump, and then a bump, and that's his back legs. Let's do it again on the other side. Bump, and then a bump. That's his other leg on the other side. Then right off of this leg, we are going to draw like a little roundy snake shape. And that's going to be his tail. So that's pretty much it for the basic drawing. Now let's get started, and we'll erase and draw in some details now as we final up the sketch. So here, let's just draw some zigzags in there for hair inside his ears. Oh, he's so cute. And let's just trace along the ones that we like a lot. Yep. And you can give him like little bits of hair on the top of his head here too. Whatever you think looks cute down the sides of his cheeks, if you like that. And, you know, I would like to stay closer to the sketch that I show you at the very beginning, but sometimes I get carried away, and I like to add some things as I'm drawing along with you, and that's okay if you do that too. All right, and I'm just going back in to indicate his eyes and his mouth and his nose. Now I'm going to get my eraser, and in here I am going to take out all those extra lines that I don't want anymore. And then I am going to continue. Now here, I'm going to draw to there. And then I'm going to bump around for his front leg. And bump around for his front leg. I'm not going to include this other stuff. Then I'm going to go around for his paw and up to here. And over on the other side, around for his paw, and up to there. And then I'm going to come across for his chest. Now, everything else will be erased inside here, because we don't need those extra shapes anymore. Okay, and let me just tidy that up a little bit right there. Okay, and then, of course, I'm going to trace his back leg. Bump, bump, and trace the back leg here. Bump, bump. Yep, and I'm just going to erase some of those details right there. And his tail's looking pretty good, so I don't even need to retrace that. Okay, and then let's go in, and I'm going to grab a fresh layer, and I'm going to get my ink now. So here's my ink pen, and I'm just going to turn the opacity down on this one just a little bit so I can just barely see it. And last time I showed you how to use predictive stroke, so today we're going to use it again. And remember, I kind of go, and then when I want to point, I have to pick up my pen, because I want it to stay pointy, but you can see it snapping things into shape as I go. And if I don't like it, well, then I change it, right? Okay, so we're going in there for that little hair that we gave him on the top of his head. And I'm going around his ear there, and see it snapped it a little tight there, so I might go back in and just clean that up a little bit there right away. Okay, I have a little cold, so I hope you don't mind the sniffing. Sorry. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's go in for the inside of his ears now. Up and down. Up and down. And let's just get that fur going on in the inside of his ears. Oh, he's looking adorable. Okay, now let's get trace around his eyes. And see how it snapped it right to a circle? I love that. Okay, and then here I might go a little slower because I don't want to snap this one to an absolute circle. I want this one to be a rounded rectangle, if you will. And then this one I do want a circle. Okay, now let's go in and get his nose. That's looking good. That's looking good. Okay, and then let's just trace around. And I might go shaggy here with a couple of zigzags just to make him look furry. And around there. Down and around there. And maybe a little zigzag there. All right, back leg on this side. And you can do yours any way you like. If you want to add more hair, add more zigzags. If you want to add decorations like eyebrows, eyelashes, you know, let's see how it does with that. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, there's our cat. So now I'm going to turn off the sketch behind, and I just want to zoom in and clean up where things might not be as tidy as I'd like. And there we go. And check to make sure all of my lines are connected. And I'm using digital art today, but of course if you are not, see how this one is not connected? That will be a problem for me later when I'm coloring. So I want to make sure it's connected now. And I'm going to turn off steady stroke so it stops helping me. And I'm just making sure everything's connected up right there. And that's looking pretty good. I like the way that looks. All right, oops, maybe right here we won't be connected enough. And let's just make sure his chin stays connected enough there. Okay, now let me get the color that I need by turning on the sketch. There we go. And turning that off. Boy, that looks weird, huh? Okay, and let's dump. So here's our paint bucket, and I'm dumping, 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 dumping. Okay, now let's get a cute little pink color here for his ears. And let's dump in there and dump in there. And then we're going to need a dark color for his eyes. So we're going to need a dark color for his eyes. I chose a really dark purple. And then we did the pink for his nose. And that's looking pretty good. So that's our little cat for today. I am so glad that you were with me today to draw that little cat, and I hope that you like and subscribe so we can be together next time when we draw a different little critter. Bye! Sometimes all you need is just a little rest.